Welcome to Vertically Grown, your go-to space for transforming the tiniest urban corners into green havens. If you're dreaming of turning a small balcony into a lush vertical garden, you're in the right place. Whether you live in an apartment or have limited outdoor space, vertical gardening opens up exciting opportunities. Today, we'll explore brilliant space-saving DIY ideas to make your balcony bloom. We'll guide you step by step through budget-friendly techniques, material recommendations, and practical vertical layouts. Plus, you'll get tips on growing everything from herbs to flowers in a way that fits even the narrowest ledge. If you're passionate about green living, sustainable gardening, or just adding joy to your daily view, this video will inspire you. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos filled with creative urban gardening hacks. And don't forget to like and comment, your support helps our green community grow. Let us know in the comments what kind of garden you're planning for your balcony. Let's dive into these lush vertical possibilities and get your garden growing upward. Your balcony is about to become the most vibrant corner of your home. Ready? Let's grow. When starting your vertical garden, selecting the right plants is essential. Focus on varieties that thrive in containers and vertical setups. Think compact herbs like basil and thyme, trailing plants like pothos, and flowering options like petunias or nasturtiums. Succulents also work beautifully in wall planters if your balcony gets a lot of sun. For a productive garden, climbing vegetables like cherry tomatoes, peas, and pole beans offer both beauty and function. Don't forget shade-loving plants like ferns or begonias if your balcony doesn't get direct sunlight. Knowing your balcony's light conditions is crucial. It determines what plants will flourish in your setup. The beauty of vertical gardening is how customizable it is, depending on your location and climate. Use a mix of greenery and blooms to create layers of visual interest. Try grouping plants by their water and light needs for easier maintenance. And always choose varieties that don't grow too aggressively, especially in limited space. Your plant choices lay the foundation for a thriving vertical garden oasis. Creating sturdy and efficient vertical structures is the backbone of your balcony garden. There are countless DIY options to suit your style and budget. Wooden pallets are a popular choice, affordable, rustic, and ideal for stacking planters vertically. Hanging shoe organizers can double as herb planters, while metal trellises offer support for climbing vegetables and vines. You could even repurpose old ladders as tiered plant shelves. If your balcony railing is strong, consider railing-hung planter boxes to maximize unused space. Wall-mounted grids with S-hooks are excellent for small pots and allow for rearrangement as your plants grow. Bamboo poles or PVC piping work well for hydroponic or drip irrigation systems. No matter your material, ensure the structure is stable and can bear the weight of moist soil and growing plants. Consider adding caster wheels to vertical racks for mobility. Always treat or weatherproof wood before placing outdoors. With the right vertical framework, even a compact balcony becomes a garden masterpiece. Harnessing vertical space with hanging systems adds visual layers while freeing up floor space. Start by installing ceiling hooks or overhang brackets to suspend baskets or pots at varying heights. Macrame plant hangers introduce a soft, boho touch while being functional and space-saving. Hanging tiered trays are perfect for herbs or small succulents, and they look amazing when clustered. Window grids or trellised panels allow you to attach planters with zip ties or hooks. If your landlord restricts permanent fixtures, use tension rods across balcony railings or alcoves to hang lightweight baskets. Stackable hanging pouches or vertical felt walls are trending for their affordability and easy customization. Be mindful of the weight and water drainage when choosing your system. Lighter soil mixes and lined containers work best. Mix cascading plants with upright growers to achieve a lush, full look. Hanging elements also make watering and harvesting more accessible. Remember, going up is your greatest ally when growing in a small balcony garden. Turning everyday items into planters isn't just budget-friendly, it's an eco-friendly way to personalize your garden. Tin cans, mason jars, wooden crates, and even old drawers can be repurposed into creative containers. Try attaching painted cans to a pallet frame for a colorful vertical wall. Plastic bottles cut in half can become hanging seed starters or mini herb pots. Old shoe organizers, when hung vertically, make perfect multi-pocket gardens. Wooden wine boxes can be stacked and secured for a rustic vertical shelf unit. Even broken ceramics can serve as charming succulent holders. Reuse a broken ladder by mounting plant trays onto each rung. Use leftover paint to give all your upcycled containers a cohesive look. With just a few screws and some creativity, trash turns into garden treasure. These DIY solutions also make great weekend projects for families or kids. Add plant labels with chalkboard tags or wooden stakes for a finished touch. Upcycling not only saves money, it tells a story in every corner of your garden. Not all containers are created equal when it comes to vertical gardening. Lightweight, durable pots are best, especially when mounted or stacked. Choose materials like plastic, resin, or fiberglass over heavy ceramic or clay to prevent excess strain on supports. Self-watering containers help reduce maintenance, especially on sunny balconies. Make sure every pot has adequate drainage holes to avoid root rot. Rectangular window boxes are great for layering along ledges or mounting on railings. Consider using fabric grow bags for vegetables like peppers or tomatoes. They're flexible and breathable. Hanging baskets with coconut coir liners retain moisture well while providing good aeration. Stackable planters let you grow upwards in a column formation and are ideal for herbs, strawberries, or lettuce. Tiered shelving units with potted plants offer both function and flair. Use matching pots for a clean, uniform look or mix textures for a more eclectic vibe. No matter your container choice, make sure it's suited to the plant's root depth and sun exposure. The right pot makes all the difference in a thriving vertical balcony garden. Healthy soil and consistent watering are key to a successful balcony garden. Choose high-quality, lightweight potting mix with added compost for nutrients and perlite for drainage. Avoid using garden soil, which is too heavy and can compact easily in small containers. For vertical setups, moisture retention is critical, so look for mixes that contain coconut coir or vermiculite. Regular watering is essential, especially for containers that dry out faster due to wind and sun exposure. Drip irrigation systems are a smart investment for low-maintenance care and water efficiency. You can also add a soaker hose that winds through multiple planters. For smaller setups, self-watering containers or watering globes can reduce daily effort. Always check the soil moisture with your fingers before watering to avoid overdoing it. Mulching with organic matter like straw or bark chips helps retain moisture and suppress weeds. Keep in mind that hanging pots tend to dry out faster than those on the ground. With the right soil and watering routine, your plants will thrive sky-high. Understanding your balcony's lighting is essential to selecting the right plants and maximizing growth. First, determine how many hours of direct sunlight your balcony gets each day. South-facing balconies receive the most sun, perfect for sun-loving vegetables and flowering plants. East-facing spaces get gentle morning light, which is ideal for herbs and greens. North-facing balconies are the most shaded, great for ferns, ivy, and shade-tolerant species. You can supplement with grow lights if your space is especially dim. LED grow bulbs are efficient and easy to install. Consider using reflective surfaces like mirrors or light-colored walls to bounce sunlight onto your plants. Tiered planting also helps. Put shade-loving plants below and sun-lovers on top levels. Don't forget that wind and reflected heat from nearby buildings can stress plants in bright spots. Use UV-resistant shades or mesh curtains to regulate extreme sunlight. Keep track of seasonal light changes, as sun angles shift throughout the year. With good planning, even low-light balconies can host vibrant vertical gardens. Smart lighting decisions ensure your greenery stays lush and thriving all year. A vertical herb garden is not only beautiful but incredibly practical for cooking and wellness. Grow favorites like basil, mint, rosemary, oregano, chives, and thyme in compact pots or wall-mounted pouches. Group herbs based on their watering and light needs. Mediterranean herbs prefer drier conditions, while mint enjoys more moisture. Use tiered hanging systems or stackable planters to keep herbs within easy reach. Label each herb with cute chalkboard tags or engraved wooden stakes for charm and organization. Consider growing medicinal herbs like chamomile or lemon balm to elevate your space with natural healing. Wall grids with small herb pots are great for balconies with limited floor space. You can also reuse old spice racks or shoe holders as vertical herb gardens. Harvest frequently to encourage new growth and keep your plants healthy. The scent of fresh herbs adds a relaxing vibe to your outdoor nook. Plus, growing your own cuts down on grocery bills and packaging waste. A vertical herb garden transforms your balcony into a fragrant, edible paradise. Start small and savor the freshness every day. Want to make your balcony more private while adding greenery? Use plants as a living screen. Install lattice panels, bamboo dividers, or vertical planters that double as privacy barriers. Climbing plants like jasmine, honeysuckle, or passionflower can be trained to grow up trellises, creating a lush natural curtain. Tall potted plants like bamboo, erica palm, or ornamental grasses can act as stylish dividers. Use wooden crates stacked side by side and filled with trailing vines or herbs to make a rustic screen. Hanging planters on a rope grid or chain link fence adds layered depth and visual interest. Living walls made of modular felt pockets provide dense foliage coverage and a sleek look. For added functionality, choose edible plants or fragrant flowers to turn your privacy screen into a multi-purpose element. Privacy gardens offer a peaceful retreat from street noise and neighbors while enhancing beauty. Be sure the structures are secure and balanced, especially if your balcony is windy. Living screens provide both style and seclusion in even the smallest outdoor spaces. Your balcony can be both cozy and green without compromise. Even a tiny balcony can host a comfortable seating area nestled among your vertical greenery. Foldable chairs, floor cushions, or a compact bench work beautifully in small spaces. Choose furniture made of weather-resistant materials like treated wood, rattan, or powder-coated metal. Add a small table or tray that folds away when not in use, perfect for morning coffee or journaling. Incorporate soft textiles like outdoor cushions, throws, or a patterned rug to create an inviting vibe. String lights or solar lanterns overhead enhance the ambience, especially in the evening. Place hanging plants or small pots around your seating zone to blur the line between nature and comfort. Use vertical planters as a backdrop to create a lush green wall behind your seat. Install a small shelf or ledge beside your chair for books, candles, or a cup of tea. If you're limited on width, build a narrow bench with storage underneath for gardening tools or supplies. This cozy corner becomes your own peaceful retreat in the sky. Vertical gardens aren't just for growing, they're for relaxing, too. Keeping your balcony garden thriving all year means adjusting your care routines with the seasons. In spring and summer, focus on watering regularly, feeding your plants with organic fertilizer, and pinching off dead growth. Watch for pests like aphids or mealybugs. Use neem oil or soapy water for organic control. In autumn, start pruning and preparing your plants for cooler weather. Bring sensitive herbs or tropicals indoors if your area experiences frost. Use frost cloth or cloches to protect hardy plants left outside. Rotate your containers to ensure even light exposure, especially in winter when the sun is lower. Consider switching to cold weather greens like kale, spinach, or parsley during cooler months. Mulch your pots to retain warmth and moisture, and reduce watering frequency in winter. Check for signs of root rot or fungal issues caused by poor drainage. Rinse dust off leaves occasionally to help them breathe better. Seasonal care keeps your balcony garden vibrant and productive. With just a little attention, your vertical setup can flourish across all 4 seasons. you don't need to spend a fortune to create a stunning vertical garden. Repurpose old household items like crates, tins, jars, and bottles into charming planters. Shop secondhand for garden tools, shelving, or outdoor furniture at thrift stores or online marketplaces. Visit local plant swaps or community garden groups for free or low-cost cuttings. Use compost made from your kitchen scraps to enrich your soil and save on fertilizers. Paint inexpensive plastic pots to match your decor and make them look designer. Create your own trellises from bamboo stakes or fallen branches tied with twine. Instead of buying commercial grow lights, use affordable clamp lights with LED grow bulbs. Save seeds from grocery produce like bell peppers or cherry tomatoes to grow your own crops. Water with collected rainwater when possible to cut down on utility bills. Plan your purchases in stages to spread out costs and avoid overwhelm. DIYing your garden brings creativity, sustainability, and savings together in one place. With a little resourcefulness, your balcony can bloom without breaking the bank. And that's a wrap on turning your tiny balcony into a lush vertical garden. We've covered everything from plant choices and DIY structures to upcycling tips, lighting, and budget-friendly hacks. Your small space has the potential to become a vibrant, relaxing green sanctuary, no backyard required. Remember, vertical gardening is about making the most of what you have while growing smarter, not bigger. Whether you're after a fragrant herb wall, a cozy flower-filled retreat, or a mini vegetable jungle, you now have the tools to get started. Don't be afraid to experiment and let your garden evolve with you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps the channel grow. Be sure to subscribe for more vertical gardening inspiration, balcony hacks, and sustainable living tips. Drop a comment and tell us what part of your balcony you're excited to transform first. Thanks so much for spending time with us today. Until next time, keep growing, upward and onward. See you in the next video.